Oh, they're on the wrong. Okay, I'm gonna flip them on screen here. The cameras are gonna be on the wrong side. I apologize. I don't have a quick way to fix that, unfortunately. But without further ado, let's get down to it. Oh, okay, button check, I'm assuming. Or not? Yeah, no, that's... Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, like, the immediate SD off the wrong side definitely says button check, but then Lost1ntime was running around like he was getting ready to fight. And I'm like, I know he didn't just SD because he thinks he's gonna, like, win it regardless. Oh, let me go ahead and swap them because they swap sides here. There we go. All right, cool. Somebody must have let them know. They're like, hey, swap sides. So you're on the right side for the camera. All right, for real this time. Game 1. Lost1ntime. I thought I swapped them. Why is it not? Oh, no, yeah, no, it's correct. My bad, guys. All right. Racking up so much damage, just jabs and down tilts here, 68%. Rob the robot just walking and swinging like it's Punch Out. Keeping his distance now with our sent out, but honestly, like, you don't even have that much to worry. Look at all these spot dodges, just, but I mean, it's working, it's keeping him safe. This whole Arsene's about to come and go without really getting a whole lot of advantage going here, a whole lot of damage. Lost1ntime just camping it out with a jetpack and the blast zone up top. That little bit of damage you're taking from the blast zone is definitely preferable to getting hit by pretty much anything from Arsene. The rebound, gonna catch that jump there. Top on the ledge, but you're able to get around it. 155, Rebels Guard out. He just held it that whole time. He was so patient with that, and he did get Lost1ntime to forward air. That gave him just what he needed to get one more Arsene out of the stock, but can he find the stock first with it? That is the question. Lost1ntime off stage now too, but up air through the stage will find it instead. Lost1ntime managed to maintain his lead here with that maneuver, and now Joker's gonna have to kill without Arsene unless he can find something big enough to take the stock as regular Joker, but he's gonna need to find a solid forward smash or up smash to make that happen, I would think. That or get real deep off stage with that back air. But we might be seeing that play out just now. Lost1ntime will have to make it back to stage. He's using that as much fuel as he can to buy time. But the second hit forward air, gonna catch shield dropping a little bit early and actually clean his stock up. I didn't think that would kill on ledge that early, but I guess shows what I know about Joker. And Lost1ntime, he's content to just keep his distance while Arsene is out. Well, he was. And now he's in there just full Punch Out mode again. But every one of those hits matters a lot more. Recent Arsene nerfs kind of making it so Arsene isn't as resilient to damage as he used to be. Here gets a top on the ledge. Mute waiting a little bit too long, takes the hit from it, but actually ends up getting him back to stage in the long run. Kind of worked out. That laser, not quite enough to kill. 155 too. And with Lost1ntime not trying to rush it, not trying to play too many games Arsene, 155 or no, I mean that just means a lot of rage, right? That top is just such a nuisance right now for Mute. Ooh. Mute's like really just moving evasively now and doing a good job at not getting hit, but he's gonna need to find some openings of his own. But patience definitely the key here. I don't blame him for that at all. Oh no, the dash attack actually clanked with the last hit of the side B, even though he was on the wrong side. That puts him in a really rough situation here. Not something that I think you'd be foreseeing coming. Like, I thought that was gonna hit for sure. So deep out there for that back air, not quite enough to kill. He went for the tether, dropped it to find that back air, but just missed by just a little bit. Forward air I mean, anything will close out stock at 200%, so. But such a good attempt, though, of just trying to get that stock out of the way before he lost his own. Mute really just not discouraged by being down a bunch of percentage. He's still going to find a way to make you work for that stock. Finding a combo with Rob's own top for that back air. We're down to the last stock here, but Arsene just starting to wear out. Mute already at 80%. A little bit tricky of a spot, but anything you get extra off that Rebels guard is definitely going to help sway this fight here, because I think at this point, you got two concerns. One, you want to make sure you can rack up enough damage here to actually take a stock with anything. Two, you make sure you're actually going to get Arsene before you die. And at 119, man, there's not a lot left he can get hit by. That's not going to either kill him or put him in a spot where he's likely to be killed. But hey, falling top, there we go, that'll do it. Arsene is out, this might be his chance. Looking for the edge guard, Lost1ntime going so high, just over the nair to find that back air. Mute really working for this. Smart move, waiting out the down air, doesn't want to get spiked, doesn't want to lose this momentum here. This is getting close. Not a lot of time left on Arsene though, that's going to do it though. If he finds that up air, that air dodge keeping him alive, but Arsene is gone. Which means we're probably looking at a little bit more damage to go from Mute before he can start thinking about kill setups again. I think what, maybe 100, 120 on Joker? I'm not 100% sure to be honest with you, but the back end of that nair is going to connect, and that is going to take the game for Lost1ntime. That was looking like, every time it seemed like Lost1ntime was just establishing a big lead. Mute just found his footing, and just was able to bring it back and make it an even game again. I mean, there were times I feel like where Mute was down like 100% or a stock, plus, you know, 30 or 50 or 60%, and just kept the ball in play though, kept going and even it back up. That's the mindset you got to have, especially against someone like Rob who can just kind of zone you out once he's got a lead if he wants to. And this match starting a little bit more favorably so far for Mute. Is anyone else just like in mortal fear when Joker's just down gunning onto your shield and you're like, what is he going to do out of this though? Is he going to Pharaoh 1 my shield? Is he going to try to just drop and find a grab? I don't know. It scares me. Looking for that forward smash, trying to find that first stock before Arsene even comes online. No luck, but now with Arsene online, this could be looking kind of bad for Lost1ntime at the moment. He went so far down, I thought he was actually going to down air spike there, but instead of pulling the trigger on that, waited, got under him, and found the back air to send Lost1ntime out and find that first stock, but Lost1ntime coming back strong off of that spawn platform, trying to even this right back up. Down gun providing a very effective landing option. This Agaz also racking up good damage here. So much patience out of Mute, just trying to bait something out he can punish. At the top, actually wasn't able, Rob wasn't able to find a landing punish there because that top was just right where he wanted to land. Forward smash is going to punish that side B whiff though, and Mute finds himself 2 stocks up at 146. And somehow is still alive. We've got that Arsene problem again though, where there's not a whole lot left for him to get hit by. It doesn't kill him if he wants to get Arsene back, and Nair is going to kill him. So Arsene meter going to be reset here, but you're not as worried about that when you've got a full stock lead and you're not imminently needing a stock here like it was the past couple of stocks and games. So, or past couple of stocks and game, singular. My apologies, but yeah, Mute looking a lot smoother this go around. Yeah, you can see the adaptation fading away a little bit more with Ahaz instead of committing as much as he was on some options, and just kind of letting that do the damage racking up. Like if you want to sit at a distance and play safe and throw projectiles, that's fine. I'll just fade back, throw cards, and if I got to throw a whole deck, I will. Whatever works. Trade laser with the Aha. I think that might have even been on reaction based on the timing, but smart. I like it. Just at that distance. If you can make them do something that is punishable, they don't think about. Down smash, they're going to take that stock. 131 for Lost1ntime left on that last stock. He's imminently going to die, but if he can prevent himself from getting hit, he could win. He's going to play very clean though, because most options here, and oh, Mute trying to find, I thought he was going to go for like some kind of top setup. That would have been hype, but not going to go for it. Back air across the stage. Oh, he's trying to pick up the top, but the top is not cooperating today. I see you're trying to pick up my gyro there. Be a shame if I just hit you twice instead. Eha, or Ega, whatever it is when he's got Arsene. Looks like it's going to kill on its own at this point. I see the emote spam going on in chat. Got some folks rooting for Mute out here. And just in time, too, to catch that forward air. That'll make it 1-1. That game looked a lot different. A lot different. The adaptation is definitely there. Spam this cutie to help out Mutie. I like that. That's a good one. All right. Game 3, looking like the same characters. Lost1ntime, switching it up to the Jigglypuff. I like that. This is going to be interesting. It is actually, I don't think I've ever commentated on a Jigglypuff in my life, and I sure don't know a whole lot about this character. So forgive me, because I'm going to say some stuff that is outright wrong. But starting fairly strong here. A lot of percentage getting racked up. That pound does so much shield damage too. That's probably non-factor at this point. But ooh, back air going to catch the roll. Arsene is out already. Jigglypuff is 13%, but I feel like if there's anyone who's going to die to Arsene off of something at 13%, it's Jigglypuff. So not necessarily out of the woods yet. Drag down forward air, but no follow-up. Lost1ntime going to just float onto the stage there, give himself a minute to breathe. I'd be doing the same if I just got dragged down or first hit fared by Joker and didn't get absolutely wrecked for it. That is a panic attack for sure, but the forward smash going to catch that jump going a little bit too high. Mute does find the first stock. Don't need Arsene to kill the puffball. Oh, but just hovering the Nair in the way. Just sitting right on that line, waiting for Joker to zip line on up and catch the foot. This pound, though, like, I'm seeing why this character is good. I'm seeing why Jigglypuff has got some stuff, because floating around and just posturing, and then having that pound to rely on where it's like, okay, well, if you try to hit me, I can just kind of power through you. That's a little messed up. It's a little rude. Mute is navigating it well, though. Arsene is back up. Up smash maybe a little premature there. Not a bad guess, considering that's probably where Jigglypuff is going to be 90% of the time. Just floating right there with that Nair. It's so difficult for that linear recovery to just get back when Lost1ntime can just kind of camp your line back to the stage and just hold the foot out and wait for you to smack into it. Back onto the stage, caught the ledge, up smash, not quite close enough to connect. Smart move there and just pulling the tether in immediately, because he did not want to give, oh no, this is, he waited it out that time, you could see it, but just the timing wasn't quite right. There's a very small window. I'm not even sure if there is a window when you consider the travel time. And Lost1ntime coming out with these Jigglypuff grab combos now. Ooh, a high forward air. Spaced perfectly around that. And now he is just trying to, at this point, you're just trying to avoid, oh, exactly this. You're trying to avoid getting tapped and getting this Arsene coming out too soon. But now that it's out, let's see what we can make happen with it. Lost1ntime just trying to space this forward air, but Mute seems to kind of have the spacing down on that. But keeping his distance, and this is not a character that's as easy to just throw Aegons into as Rob was. Oh, the dash attack actually caught him on the ledge. I didn't think that would hit down that low. That wasn't even like physical contact on the models, it looked like, but you can never tell with that freeze frame. It's always a little bit late on the, because the hit stun kind of makes your character recoil or whatever, but Lost1ntime gonna pull that out with the Jigglypuff. But the Jigglypuff, I feel like, yeah, I mean, it was the right move.